Have you ever looked at your bank balance and wondered why, no matter how many times you promise yourself next month will be different, you never seem to make real headway towards saving $100,000? Maybe you started the year committed, gave up some little comforts, tried using a budgeting app, but life happened and you're basically back at square one. Look, you're not alone. That exact feeling right there, that's what most people, literally millions, go through year after year. My name is Chris, and I spend way too much time thinking about why 90% of people never build up six figures in their net worth. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, doing what everyone says, but never breaking through, subscribe now and give this video a thumbs up whenever something clicks. Let's really dig deep today. Here's the thing. Almost every financial expert online tells you just one part of the story. Some tell you it's all about earning more. Others swear by aggressive saving or investing in crypto or cutting out your morning coffee. But most advice misses the point. It's about your system and your psychology. Let me start with a reality check. According to multiple national surveys, over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. In Brazil, the numbers are even starker. Over 80% of people have less than 1,000 reals saved for emergencies. That means millions are one setback away from debt. Worse, most don't have financial plans, investment strategies, or even clear saving goals. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but surely those numbers aren't talking about people like me. I'm above average. Truthfully, most of us think we're above average, but statistics say otherwise. Only about 10% of households ever reach $100,000 in liquid net worth, not counting their home equity. That number is brutally low. Let's challenge one big myth right up front. Ever hear, once I earn more, I'll start saving? Turns out income increases don't guarantee savings. Lifestyle inflation hits hard. It's the phenomenon where as soon as you earn more, you spend more because new desires creep in. Nice dinner, better car, the latest phone. Suddenly, you're chasing a moving target, and that magic $100,000 is as far off as ever. Concrete numbers. Imagine a 30-year-old earning $3,000 a month. Let's say they managed to save $300 a month, every month perfectly. That's $3,600 a year. Over 10 years, $36,000. Now, let's adjust for compounding with basic investments, say a 6% annual return through simple index funds. After a decade, that's around $49,000. Not bad, but nowhere close to six digits. To hit $100,000, you'd need to save and invest over $700 a month or dramatically increase your returns, which, let's be honest, is not realistic for most. So what goes wrong? Why does almost nobody get there? Let me tell you a story. A close friend of mine, let's call him Marco. First professional job, salary is decent, plans to save $500 a month. First year he manages, but then holidays come, a new car becomes tempting, a gadget goes on sale. Suddenly he's saving maybe $200 a month. Fast forward 5 years, he's at $7,000 saved, not nearly what he planned. And every year he tells himself, next year I'll be strict. But surprise, next year's always harder. Here's what most people don't realize. Your biggest enemy is not your income, but your habits and moods. That's where the psychology kicks in.
Let's break down the main psychological traps. 1. Delayed gratification. Our ancestors evolved to grab resources when they could. We're wired for now over later. That's why most will take $50 today instead of $100 in a year. That instinct sabotages saving. If you can train your brain to get excited about delayed rewards, saving turns from torture into a challenge you're proud of. 2. The invisible money leak. A 2024 study showed the average person underestimates small expenses by up to 30%. Think about it. Automatic subscriptions, snack buys, random online purchases. On top of that, most people forget old gym memberships, insurance fees, streaming apps ticking away a few dollars a month. I want you to pause for a second and mentally list out your current subscriptions. Be honest. How many do you not use weekly? How many would barely change your life if canceled? 3. social pressure and comparison. We live in an age of Instagram, TikTok, and viral stories. You see someone's vacation or new car, and some little voice says, if they got it, why not me? Lifestyle envy is real and financially dangerous. There's a stat I love. Over 70% of luxury goods purchases are triggered by seeing a peer own something first. You're not just spending, you're following, not leading. Now, let's get concrete. I want you to imagine your financial life as a leaky bucket. Every month you pour in water, your salary, but if you don't patch up the leaks, the bucket never fills. Some leaks are big, credit card debt, rent increases, but most are tiny. Apps, coffees, impulse buys, shipping fees. Your bucket will never fill unless you patch it up at the edges. Let me tell you about my own early mistakes. When I started out, I thought saving was simple. Just skip some dinners, avoid buying shoes, and the account goes up. Turns out I'd ignore the quiet leaks. I had apps renewing, ate out just once, and forgot to budget for social events. Huge jump in my account when I finally mapped it all, line by line, in a simple notebook. Key point: financial success is not about one giant win, it's about hundreds of tiny decisions. Those choices, every week, add up to huge changes or major setbacks. Let me hit you with another surprising stat. More than 60% of millionaires in the US were self-made, but the vast majority don't have high salaries. What do? They master small, consistent wins, living below their means, tracking spending, avoiding debt, investing every month, even when the investment seems laughably small. So what keeps people stuck? Let's get painfully honest. Buying comfort. I deserve this treat. I'll pay it off later. Problem is, you trade short-term comfort for long-term pain. It's not a treat if it keeps you broke. Not tracking. How much did you spend last month on delivery, on random digital products? If the answer is, I'm not sure, that's problem one. Chasing quick wins, pyramid schemes, miracle crypto projects, risky stock bets. Most are financial traps. The only person getting rich is the one selling hope. Now, what actually works? Let's transform those traps into solutions, Chris style. Here's your 8-step action plan. Easy to understand, hard to master, but possible for everyone. Step 1. Map every expense for 30 days. No shame, just the facts. Write down or use an app absolutely every expense, even the smallest. At the end of 30 days, you'll know where your leaks are. Most people, after this exercise, cut 10% of expenses immediately, just by awareness alone. Step 2. Patch the biggest leak first. You can't fix everything at once. Target just one major enemy, maybe eating out, subscriptions, impulse buys. For me, it was digital subscriptions. Canceled 7 in a week, felt amazing. Step 3. Automate your savings. Automatic is magic. Set your bank to move money out on payday, even $20 a week. If you never see it, you never miss it. Studies show automation boosts saving rates by up to 40% because you skip the battle with your own brain. Step 4. Build the saving habit, no matter how small. If you think $20 isn't enough, think again. It's less about the number and more about being a saver. That label sticks. As income rises, the good habit scales. Step 5. Invest early and simply. Open a basic brokerage, buy a low-fee index fund. Don't wait till it feels comfortable. Small, consistent investing outperforms big, sporadic bets every time. Step 6. Barriers to touching savings. Store your emergency fund somewhere slightly annoying to access. Separate banks, hidden cards, a 24-hour transfer delay. Simple friction cuts temptation. Step 7. Monthly savings challenge. Challenge yourself. Can you add $5 more to your automatic saving this month? Try no-spend weekends. Turn saving into a game. Psychology says gamification works wonders. Step 8. Invest in financial learning. For every $20 you save, spend $1 to learn. Watch videos, read books, or ask friends who are ahead of you. Financial literacy multiplies results. Let's work through 2 case examples for extra realism. Example 1. Sarah earns Rs. $2,500 a month in Brazil. Little financial education. She starts noting her spending, discovers she pays for 4 unused apps Rs. $80 per month wasted. She cancels them, automates Rs. $200 per month to a digital savings account. opens a basic treasury investment earning 9% per year. After 3 years, she's got 8,000 RS saved, her first real emergency fund. Example 2. Mark is a young professional in the U.S. earning $3,500 per month. He starts a spreadsheet, finds $150 per month in guilty pleasures, lunches out, streaming services, small gadgets. He cuts just half, saving $900 a year. He invests in broad market ETFs, automates, and by year 5, he saved $10,000 more than expected, enough to invest in a side business. Now let's talk about debt. Debt is the fastest way to keep your bucket empty. Credit card debt especially cripples progress. The interest alone eats any savings. If you're in debt, focus on paying off high-interest balances first. For every $100 of debt paid off, you're basically giving yourself a raise. If you ever think, Chris, this isn't for me, my salary's small, or my life is different, listen, millions are trapped by that exact story. You don't need to save hundreds. Starting with small wins changes your future. Every millionaire was once a beginner. The habit comes first, the numbers grow later. Ask yourself, what spending could I cut with almost zero impact on my happiness? What automatic systems can I put in place this week? Where can I learn more about growing my money? Who in my circle can help? Let's not forget about motivation. Most personal finance journeys fizzle because motivation fades, doubts creep in, and society pushes endless temptation. Here's what actually helps. Track your progress visually. Whether it's a chart, notebook, or app, seeing your balance grow is addictive. Celebrate small wins. Even saving $10 a week for a month, reward yourself with something non-financial. Connect with others trying to save. Accountability multiplies results. Let me leave you with one last story. A subscriber, let's call her Julia, was stuck for years, never saved more than $800 at any point. She began tracking every expense, doing tiny savings challenges with friends, swapped eating out Saturday for cooking at home. In a year, she hit $5,000, then built up to $20,000 in her third year. No miracle job or inheritance, just discipline, community, and time. You can reach $100,000. The real question, will you start acting today like someone who deserves it, even before you have it? That's the mindset shift that builds everything. If this video made sense or helped you, subscribe now, hit the like, and send it to someone who needs this wake-up call. Leave a comment. What's the one habit you'll change this week? I want to hear your plan. And if you're a student, entrepreneur, salary earner, or just someone who wants deeper help, write your story below. I'll make future videos tailored to your journey. You're done with spinning your wheels. Today, you patch the leaks, build the savings, and start thinking like someone who wins one choice at a time. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris. See you in the next one.